Hey everybody, this is Jeff from Ballworks Entertainment. Today we're going to discuss user preferences in Blender, how to set them up the way you want your screens, or the main important ones is the add-ons that you use for other programs like Gimp and um, Unity and any other programs that you want to use. Make Human, you got to add another download to that, but that's another video that I'll make. But basically that's what I'm going to go over today for all the beginners here. This is just a beginner's tutorial on how to change your user preferences. So anyway, let's go up here to the top left where it says File. Go ahead and left click on that. Oh, by the way, this is Blender 2.79. If you need to upgrade to the 2.79, I have my last video I made of downloading the new upgrade to 2.79. The last one I had was 2.78C, but anyway, go ahead and check that video out if you want to download Blender for you beginners. So let's go up here to the top left again, like I said, to File. Go ahead and left click on that. And Blender has mostly hotkeys too. As you can see to the right, it shows the hotkeys for those who are not familiar with Blender. And it tells you the user preference. You could either use the mouse button, or like I do, or the hotkeys. It doesn't matter. I use a combination of both of them whenever I use Blender, depending on what I'm doing. But right now I'm just using the mouse button here, and come down here, user preference, Control Alt U for the hotkeys, or just left click on the mouse. And here we bring up the user preferences. This here will do change your interface. You can see here, you just take the time and go over this. I don't know everything about Blender. The main reason, like I said, I came on here was the add-ons, but there's other adjustments you can make that will fit your preferences once you get started. You come over here to editing, input. It tells you everything you need to know whatever you want to do. The add-ons, of course, themes. This here will change, the themes will change the color of the background of your main screen here in Blender. Right now it's got gray and black and light gray lines. You can change it in whatever color you want, of course. File system, choosing what path to send your files to, or however you want to set them up, and of course the system. All these other things you can go over, but let's go focus back on the add-ons. These are very important because, like I said, these will bring in other files from other software programs, and there's several to choose from. As you can see, I'll just scroll on down. You can see how many there is. There's probably 30 or 40 of them there. I don't know exactly, but I usually check all of them because I use quite a few of these softwares on here. I don't use Autodesk, but you might get a file. You never know. I don't know. I haven't run into it, but I usually check them all. If your computer is smaller, you don't have the space for it, or the RAM or whatever needed to run any of this, choose wisely what you want to download. Like I said, I click them all because I use a lot of programs. Like I said, I use Gimp, Unity, Make Human, others. So them are just a few that I use. And just go ahead and click whatever you want to, like I said. And these are also extra add-ons for Blender too, not just other softwares. The curve gen here, curve and bit rates, all this stuff here, like I said, I'm not sure of. I'm not to say I'm not a professional on Blender is true. I've been doing it about 6 years, Blender, on my spare time, and I'm about average on it. I get working on animating right now. I could do all the 3D modeling mainly, but I want to work on animating and all that. But like I said, while I'm going down through clicking all these preferences, you go ahead and check out what you want to do. But this is the main thing I wanted to do this video with. Later on, you can come back and uncheck if it's not working for you, like I do. If I will come back here, and right now I just want to save these preferences because I'm got other project checks I'm working on. I'm not going to read through them. But I'll go ahead and click all these, and once they're done, you want to come down here to the bottom left. When you're done clicking yours, it will say save user settings, and after you're done clicking all what you want, go ahead and save them. So let me go ahead and finish this out. Okay, now we're back. Like I said earlier, go ahead and bottom left here, just to save your selections, go ahead and hit your save button and it will save. And if you don't, you want to make sure you did save it, go ahead and go back to file, come down to user preferences again, and see on my add-ons it saved them all. So anyway, this is all that I wanted to do today, was show you the changing of your user preferences from all your interface editing and all of that. Like I said, take your time to go over them and set up the way you want to, so it's easier for you to do once you start learning Blender. And again, don't let Blender frustrate you. Once you get used to it, you will enjoy this program. Until next time, this is Jeff from Ballworks Entertainment signing off.